Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Chicago 811. Hope you guys had a great new year. 2023 is here. A brand new dig season is about to start. We got a couple months before the weather gets warmer and the tickets starts coming in. And when the tickets coming in, god damn, the tickets come in fast. So hope you guys rest up. Hope you guys are ready for the 2023 dig season. I'm here to talk to you about using max voltage on your transmitter. A lot of you folks don't know about this function on your RD5s and RD10s and the functions. And it's good to use these functions. I don't know why, but you'll be using these functions, but you should be using these functions. The reason that you could be using these functions is if you have high resistance. Anytime you have high resistance, you have to try push through the resistance and locate the utility line. And a lot of you folks use different frequencies. You guys bump it up to 65, 200, and those high outputs. You know, it's really good to use other functions and trying to change frequencies and using a higher frequency. Because the higher frequency you use, you're going to bleed off. I mean, there's nothing to say about that. You're going to bleed off. If you're not an experienced locator, and when I'm talking about experienced locator, then you've been locating about 5 years, and you know how your equipment works, how properly it works. And some of you folks, been doing it for 1 to 2 years. You guys really don't have that experience out there yet. So I don't know why you folks want to bump it up to 200 all the time, trying to locate a utility line. You're just causing yourself nothing but headaches. You go mismark the utility line, contractor go hit something, it'll be mismarked, and then your supervisor won't be happy. The company won't be happy, and nobody will be happy, folks. Nobody. So try using other things that your equipment have. So max voltage, and what max voltage will do, instead of giving you 30 volts output, it's giving you the max 90 watts output. And while it's pushing out the 90 watts output, your milliamps should go up. It won't go up all the way to 100. If it does, it's good. You can locate it. If it doesn't, at least it'll give you another 5 or 10 milliamps more to locate that utility line, so you can safely locate it. But once again, use extreme caution while you're using high frequency, high voltage, because you have a high risk of bleeding out to a different utility. And like I said before, we don't want that happening, because we don't want you guys getting into damage or getting the contractor hurt. It's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous thing that we do out there. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. So let's watch a short little clip, and I'll get back to you.
I bump up the power. I'm using 33 kilohertz. Wait for the transmitter to settle, and it's only putting out 2 milliamps. Sometimes that's all you need to be able to complete your locate, but in this case I want more than 2 milliamps. I'm already at maximum output, so I need to try something else. I'm going to go into the menus, select the maximum voltage option. Oh, I just passed it. Maximum voltage, I want to enter into that menu option, so I press the center key with the right pointing arrow, and I'm going to go from low to high. I'm going to exit out and exit out once more, and now you will notice that the voltage goes from 30 all the way up to 90 volts, and hopefully the milliamps will go from 2 to some higher number. In this case, they go up to 6 milliamps at 90 volts. And notice the warning sign indicating that there's high voltage between the red and the black alligator clips.
So there you go, guys, ladies and gentlemen. You see, he was putting out 2 milliamps, and by him turning on the high voltage, max voltage, it got him 4 more milliamps. So it does give you milliamps, so you could attempt to locate that line. And hopefully you guys can locate that line safely and mark it accurately without bleeding off onto any other utilities. But that's a tool that you guys should be using, that your equipment has, versus changing the frequency all the way up to 200 or 65. This max voltage should work while you're on 8. And you're on the lower frequency, 8 kilohertz, you're on lower frequency, but you have a lesser chance of bleeding off versus being on 200 and having a greater chance of bleeding off. So ladies and gentlemen, try that. Try using max voltage before pushing up your frequency to 200, 65, whatever, and see if that utility works.